Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC P16F6 indicates a high voltage issue in the starter cut relay 2 control circuit of the Honda HR-V, manufactured between 2016 and 2022. The starter cut relay is critical for engine starting, controlling the electrical pathway to the starter motor. In this system, the relay receives signals from the powertrain control module, PCM, which manages various engine functions and coordinates components necessary for vehicle operation. A high voltage reading can prevent the starter from engaging, resulting in an inability to start the engine. It's essential to address this code to ensure reliable vehicle performance and prevent further complications. The diagnostics must be thoroughly followed to pinpoint the cause accurately and apply the correct repairs. The starter cut relay 2 plays a vital role in the Honda HR-V by controlling the activation of the starter motor. This relay is located in the underhood fuse and relay box, which houses numerous electrical connections for the vehicle's systems. When the ignition is turned on, the powertrain control module, PCM, sends a low voltage signal to the starter cut relay 2, allowing current to flow to the starter motor and enable engine ignition. A high voltage reading within this control circuit, indicated by the DTC P16F6, suggests that there may be an electrical fault, such as a short circuit, affecting the relay's operation. Proper inspection and troubleshooting are essential to ensure that the starting system is functioning correctly. There are several potential causes for DTC P16F6 in the HR-V. First and foremost, the starter cut relay 2 might be malfunctioning. This component could be damaged or failing to operate effectively, which would necessitate inspection and possible replacement. Another common cause is a shorted wire condition in the ST-cut RLY2 CL line. This can lead to an unexpected high voltage reading, impacting relay functionality. Lastly, it is crucial to consider potential software issues within the powertrain control module, PCM. If the PCM software is not updated or has faults, it can erroneously generate DTCs, including P16F6. Each of these causes needs careful evaluation during the troubleshooting process. The symptoms associated with the DTC P16F6 can make themselves evident in several ways. A primary symptom is that the engine may not start at all, indicating a failure in the starting system. This unreliability can be frustrating, especially if it occurs unexpectedly. Another symptom is a high voltage reading observed when testing the control circuit, reflecting an underlying electrical issue. Additionally, the DTC code P16F6 will be displayed on the diagnostic scan tool, prompting the need for further investigation. Understanding these symptoms is critical for effective troubleshooting and repair processes. The first troubleshooting step for DTC P16F6 involves verifying the problem using the Honda Diagnostics System, HDS. Begin by turning the vehicle to the on mode without starting the engine. Then, use the HDS to clear the DTC. This action resets the system and allows for fresh observations. Following this, attempt to start the engine to observe if the DTC reappears. After attempting to start, check for any pending or confirmed DTCs, again with the HDS. If P16F6 is indicated, it confirms a persistent issue, while its absence suggests a possibly intermittent failure that may require further inspection of the starter cut relay and related connections. The second step in the troubleshooting process for DTC P16F6 focuses on inspecting the starter cut relay 2. Begin by turning the vehicle to the off mode for safety. Next, locate and remove starter cut relay 2 from the underhood fuse relay box. It's important to handle this component carefully to avoid damage. After removing the relay, Proceed to test its functionality. This entails checking the relay for proper operation using testing equipment. If the relay is determined to be functional, this confirms that the issue lies elsewhere in the system. However, if the relay fails the test, it must be replaced to resolve the DTC. In the third troubleshooting step for DTC P16F6, the focus shifts to checking for shorted wires in the control circuit. Start by jumping the SCS, Service Check Signal line, with the HDS to prepare the vehicle for testing. Once ready, disconnect the PCM connector A, which is a critical step to ensure accurate voltage measurement without interference. The vehicle to the on mode, but do not start the engine. Using a multimeter, measure the voltage between the specified test points. Point 1 at PCM connector A, number 11, and point 2, which is connected to a body ground. A reading of 0.1 V or less indicates that the ST-cut RLY2CL- wire is functioning correctly, while higher readings suggest a problematic short to power that needs repair. The final repair verification for DTC P16F6 is an essential step to ensure that the issue has been successfully resolved. To begin, check if the DTC P16F6 is still present once all repairs are made. If the code continues to appear, further diagnostics may be necessary to identify unresolved issues. If the ST-cut RLY2CL wire was cleared of issues, but the code persists, consider updating the PCM software if it's not up to date. It's crucial to perform this step before replacing the PCM, as an update could resolve various DTCs. Finally, recheck all connections and the relay operation, ensuring that any faults have been rectified and that the vehicle operates normally. Conclusively, confirming that the DTC is cleared concludes the troubleshooting process. Preventive maintenance plays a pivotal role in avoiding issues related to DTC P16F6 in the future. Begin by regularly inspecting the fuses and relays within the underhood fuse relay box. This proactive measure helps to identify any components that are showing wear and might fail over time. Additionally, ensure that all electrical connections are secure, as loose or corroded terminals can lead to performance issues, including high voltage readings. Regularly update the PCM software, as manufacturers often release updates that can resolve bugs and improve reliability. By maintaining these practices, you can significantly reduce the chance of encountering DTC P16F6 and other electrical issues, ensuring a smooth and reliable driving experience. In summary, DTC P16F6 signifies a high voltage issue in the starter cut relay 2 control circuit, which can hinder the engine starting process. Thorough diagnosis is key, utilizing the Auto Diagnostics system HDS to confirm the presence of the code and clear it for accurate observations. Following the structured troubleshooting steps outlined, including checking the starter cut relay and inspecting wiring conditions, is essential to identify the root cause of the problem. Ensuring all connections are secure and components functioning correctly can effectively resolve the issue. Implementing preventive maintenance will help avoid future occurrences of DTC P16F6, leading to uninterrupted vehicle operation and reliability. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.